The Macoupin County Courthouse is one of the most beautiful courthouses in the state of Illinois. At the time it was completed in 1870, it was one of the largest courthouses in the nation and cost more than $1 million to build. The main courtroom is stately and gives the impression of royalty and authority. The doors to the courtroom are iron and each weigh about a ton. The judge's bench is made out of 5 kinds of Italian marble, and on either side are massive Corinthian columns. The judge's chair is 7 feet tall. On each of the armrests, there is a hand-carved lion. Thousands of people have been tried in this grand and majestic courtroom. But one day you will stand trial in another courtroom that is even more majestic, God's courtroom. I'm a lawyer, and as I've read and studied the Bible, I noticed many legal terms and concepts. For instance, the word law and its derivatives are used approximately 535 times. The word judge or judgment is used 480 times. The word witness is used 135 times, and the word pardon is used 22 times. The Bible also presents God as the supreme judge of all creation, and that everyone one day will appear before him. The Bible provides extensive information on the trials that will take place in God's courtroom after a person's death. Hebrews 9:27 states, "It is appointed for men to die once, and after this comes judgment." So a probing but very important question that must be asked is this: if you were to die today, would you be prepared to stand trial in God's courtroom? If after watching this program, if you got in your car, and if you were involved in a head-on collision that would take your life, would you be ready? If later on today you began to have chest pains and had a massive heart attack that would take your life, would you be ready? My father died of a sudden and massive heart attack. He was not cutting the grass or shoveling the snow. Of all things, he was typing on a computer. Rodney is the nephew of someone in my church, and he completed 2 tours in Iraq with the military and was in apparent good health. However, when he came back to the United States, he had a brain aneurysm that took his life. He was only 24. J.R. was my neighbor, and he was at the Sand Crest spillway, slipped into the water, pulled under the water, and drowned. I remember as if it happened yesterday. He was only 17. Sudden and tragic circumstances can also cut your life short. So again, the question must be asked: if you were to die today, would you be prepared to stand trial in God's courtroom? Unfortunately, many people will enter God's courtroom completely and totally unprepared. But the good news is you can be prepared. And after your death, stand before the living God without any fear. And that is the purpose of this program, to prepare you to enter God's courtroom.